And that was Sandcastles by Black Vinegar. So come on down to the Button Factory stage tonight. Doors open at 7. In fact, there's already people starting to turn up, I think. I can see activity outside. I think it might just be the bands turning up and doing stuff, but there's definitely things going on, so come on down. And I want to point out that if you go on Spotify, iTunes, Bandcamp probably as well, right?
Yep, everywhere.
Yeah, you can find the last EP from Black Vinegar, it's Sins. You've just been listening to some tracks. Was that from that? You gave me the radio edits from that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I was going to say, because you can't have been playing songs from that because I see E's everywhere.
Right.
So I greatly appreciate you keeping my FCC license intact there.
For sure.
So, anywhere you can go. So Spotify, iTunes, so it's the Sins EP from Black Vinegar. We are a community radio station here. We're all volunteer. We are supported by great businesses and great non-profits in the area. We've got a fundraiser coming up at the Fabulous Find, a resale boutique in Kittery, that's coming up for the whole of March. I'll be talking more about that on Sunday during my regular show. But I always like to turn it over to my guests at this point to see if they want to talk about any charitable works or any good things that they're involved in their communities.
Yeah, the Locker Project out of Maine is a really great organization. They take rescued food, so things that would otherwise be thrown away from grocery stores, and give it to food insecure families in Maine. Usually, like, they try to have fruits and vegetables and that sort of thing. Food waste is such like a easy thing to solve, right? In parallel to hunger. So yeah, I really love what they do, and I think they have a really smart way of answering that.
So I'm totally with you. The equivalent in New Hampshire is Gather.
Oh, cool.
And it's like, if you think about it, for what they take in to what they produce, it's like you kind of measure non-profits in terms of, dollar contribution to dollars that go to the actual programs.
Yeah.
Things like Gather and I've already lost the name of the one you've...
Locker Project, yeah.
They take almost nothing and turn it into meals and food for people who otherwise have no access to that thing.
Right.
It's just an amazing organization. I try and promote them as much as I possibly can.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
Like, again, kids in schools that don't necessarily have, they know that they're going to get a lunch, and having something healthy as an option too.
And the incredible thing about Gather, and this is an amazing thing, because we've actually interviewed some of the people who work in the organization. They never turn anyone away. They never ask for any proof that you're in need, because you don't need that.
Right.
If you're going to turn up there, you're in need.
Right.
No one's there to game the system. So
right.
I love that about what they do.
Yeah.
No questions asked. If you're in need, turn up and they'll feed you.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think also too, like, bands in various community scenes, it's really important to support like places like this, especially that are nonprofits that support local music and have bands on and do interviews. It's such important to community building. And again, me as an outsider moving into Maine and New England, like, having friends that I can meet and community and bands to kind of connect with is really special and important too.
For sure.
Any thanks you want to give to anybody? Any shout outs?
You, Paul, and Laura for making, first of all, inviting us on here, but also just making the coordination of playing here again. This is our second time coming back. You guys are super easy to work with, so just very grateful to have you guys back. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Huge thanks to you guys. And the bands, the bands that are coming out today, they're all two bands, Condition and the Saturn Cycle. They're both local to New Hampshire, so Support your local music.
Support your local music. I love that.
I'd like to thank Trevor, the previous bassist of the band, who gave me the opportunity to join these immensely talented musicians. We love you, Trevor.
He's still with us.
Yeah, he's not dead.
Well, yeah, he's not dead, but...
I was going to say, poor old Trevor. I hope Trevor's mum wasn't listening.
Oh, no, he's doing wonderful right now.
You just gave Trevor's mum a heart attack.
And I just want to say thank you to the station here. It's been a real joy to come here and speak with you, and we're looking forward to playing tonight. And thank you to all the guys in this group here who helped make it happen. We each play a different part here, and I'm excited to be a part of this.
All right, thanks, guys. I was going to play out with another song, but I couldn't find anything that didn't have an E sitting next to it. So I'm going to play out with one of my favorite local bands. This band is Milk Street from good old Vermont.
All right.